Okay, so what we're going to be demonstrating today is we're talking about triangulation. Triangulation using our EM Aware monitors. If you see on the bench top here, we have 3 sensors. So these 3 sensors are labeled on the software. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a charge with this zero stack gun, and this zero stack guard is going to create a charge close to the sensor, and on the software we're going to be able to identify where that charge is coming from, which is simulating any issues that's occurring, whether it's on a workbench or inside an SMT line. So this is going to simulate where the sensor's picking up the charge, where we can put the sensors closer and triangulate where the issue is and how we can resolve that issue. So if you see here, I'm going to put a charge on close to this sensor, and we should see the software pick up the charge on this sensor. So you see that there, I pegged it out at over 1,000 volts. So we know if we're triangulating an issue, we know that the issue's close to this sensor, which is going to be in this area. So as I get closer to this sensor, I'm going to put a charge on here. There's that metal sensor. We're looking anywhere from 290 volts all the way up to 600 volts. So I'm going to put another charge on there. That one pegged out at over 1,000 volts. Okay, so moving on to this side here. So if there was an issue, if there was a problem in this vicinity here, it's going to tell us what sensor closer we're seeing the issue. So I'm going to put a charge on here. So you see that? That was an ESD event. That wasn't just static voltage. So I create the charge here, getting closer to the sensor, put a charge on there. You see that? So now it's picking it up within this area. So what we would do is we bring these sensors closer to the area where we think it's at. The signal picks up stronger. We're able to identify and fix the issue utilizing triangulation with the EM Aware.
Okay, so during the board construction, it goes through multiple parts of a process, right? The SMP will always be able to find an event and a particular area surrounding. But without knowing what part of a process, as things go by, is it happening at the beginning of the process? Is it happening when the jig is in place, when they test it? Is it happening in different parts when maybe the operator is holding it? Triangulation, you'll be able to test and find the result that happens throughout the production flow, and then zero in by triangulating and getting the sensors closer to where all the events are happening.